Hi, my name is Bruce Croker, and for those that have been following on my Instagram, SRT10_Dooley for a while, I've been meaning to do this, and this is unfortunately under circumstances that aren't great. But the truck project's still going. I'll post some videos about that soon. It's here at the shop with me, and right now I'm at what I've been calling my top secret machining location for a while. And this is actually owned by a good friend of mine. His name's David Helms. And if you know him online, you may or may not know this already, but it's called Texas Industrial Machine and Design. And for 15 years, he's been running this shop. And even before that, even the prior owner I knew. But you know, for 20 plus years, I've had access to a full machine shop. And me flip around here and I'll just give you the quick tour, you know, the basics, mill, lathe, but also the big stuff, the CNC mill, which is where we did the billet aluminum bulkhead that's in the truck, brake and shear, material racks. I have all my materials in here, bandsaw, TIG welder, MIG welder, press. I mean, it's all here. And unfortunately, between a combination of COVID and the economy taking a bit of a turn down, this place isn't viable anymore. Dave does mostly fixture and tooling design for the aircraft industry, for Peterbilt Motors, which is where I have my day job, and oil field companies and others. And as you know, all of those are down right now. So his work dried up, and unfortunately he just can't sustain he and his employees here anymore. So shop, this is it. This is the last day. It won't be open after tonight. This is Sunday, and tomorrow the liquidators come in and start cleaning up and inventorying everything that's here for an auction. I will mention that the auction is going to be online, I believe. So when and if that happens, I'll put the link up on my Instagram. May mention it on YouTube if I get this thing up and running in time. But please help them out. I mean, there's some great equipment in here, and you know, so if you're looking for this type of stuff, even smaller stuff, plasma cutters and smaller welders and hand tools and that kind of stuff, it's all going. This will be an empty building in October. So I'll put the link up, and you can find him, find it on there, and certainly bid on it. You'll probably be bidding against me on some of this stuff, but that's fine. And so this is it. I've gotten all my heavy fab done. The truck is still a long ways from being done. Here, I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you kind of where I'm at. So the back half of the truck is mostly done. In terms of the heavy fab, you know, that's the gooseneck hitch. The bed floor is well underway. Of course, it's got to get sheet metaled in. It's all cut away for the suspension. And of course, the front half of the truck is mostly done. Interior's done, except for a few bits and pieces. You know, the engine runs, obviously, I drove it here. The air suspension works, although it needs a little bit of tweaking as well. And the engine's going to have to come out at some point because it's going to have to get set up for the supercharger and get built on the bottom end. It's got 115,000 miles on it, and it needs a little love. So yeah, this is the end. This is it. The shop will never look like this again. I know Dave didn't want to do this, but you know, when you run a business, sometimes this is the reality. You got to call it when you see it. So I wish Dave the best of luck. He's extremely talented. He's an engineer by trade, but he's been running his own business here for the last 15 years. And he'll land fine. I know he's working on some offers already at some manufacturing companies. So trying to help him out. If you know of anyone hiring right now, please reach out. The guy's an extremely talented designer and machinist. Tons of experience. He actually used to work for me at Peterbilt years ago. That's how we became friends, but he's been doing this for, like I said, the last 15 years. So as far as the YouTube channel goes, this is going to be my first video. It's not how I wanted to start it out, but you know, I needed to start somewhere, and I definitely wanted to capture this and personally thank Dave before this was gone. But we're going to get the YouTube channel up and running. Obviously, subscribe and like if you enjoy the content. I'm going to be putting up videos about the build from here going forward. You can find me on Instagram again at SRT10_Dooley. I'll put the link in the video. So by all means, follow me. And if you want to reach out, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you want to do stuff like this or reach out, just be part of the community, that's great. This truck's probably about 9 months from being done, and because the paint and body is going to take a little bit once the bed's fab work's done. But I hope to have it completely done and operational early next year, so when COVID lifts, we can start traveling again. I can start racing. I can pull my gooseneck around and do all the things I'm going to do. So when this truck's done, I'll have another project, and we'll keep right on going. All right. So appreciate everyone. And Dave, again, thanks for everything over the last 15 years. I couldn't have done it without you. All right. See you later.